So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
No. Check. Patriot. Back line it up, Philly. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Detroit!
Again, we'll see the pistol here. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Surveying the field. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And able to complete it to Green Beckham. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Out to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep downfield. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. Oh, what a move. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the... Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game, so when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Another pistol look here. Out of the gun now on third down. Going right side here, and that's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll set up to throw. Deep drop. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
So third and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
All right, let's just go and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And he floated one out there incomplete. But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. There the Eagles are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jelani Jenkins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Now McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll be at the 18. So the football will be at the 25. as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Kiko Alonso. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Remember how much we enjoyed watching him last week?
It's the same thing this week. Look at those numbers.
I'd hate to be a defender right now because no matter what they're throwing at him in terms of coverages, he's finding ways to defeat it. And even when he's covered, he's not covered. Hey, what is he doing? What's that term they use? He's uncovering and making big catches.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dorial Green-Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
We see this route all the time.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll look to throw, and he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, and we saw it, some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that again.
That was a fun film session for us, wasn't it? Able to kick back and watch him work. And what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at times. And he's brought that with him in this ball game as well. And I'm starting to think that he's starting to feel like, yeah, I've got this thing down pat. And I think the team will come along with him.
And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They had no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done. Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this 3rd down play is going nowhere, but credit to him, able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, you have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
Forced out to his left, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that.